Hello everyone, this is Irish Fuente, a student of Bachelor of Science in Human Resource Management, and this is my course project for the Philippine popular culture, and I will be discussing the topic the origin of the Filipino people. I hope Before we proceed to our topic, let us first discuss who are the Filipinos. Filipinos are the people who are citizens of or natives to the Philippines. The majority of Filipinos today come from various Austronesian ethno-linguistic groups, all typically speaking either Filipino, English, and other Philippine languages and dialect. Currently, there are more than 185 ethno-linguistic groups in the Philippines, each with its own language, identity, culture, and history. The origin of the Filipino people. The Negritos or Aitas was the first group to came to the Philippines. The Aita, like other Negritos, are the descendants of the earliest modern human migrations into the Philippine Islands during the Paleolithic around 40,000 years ago. They came through the land of bridges in the Philippines. They were also called Ita, Baluga, Agta, or Ati. The Airas and Negritos are our ancestors. Characteristics of Itas or Negritos. They were small, they were about 4 feet tall, with dark skin, flat nose, thick lips, and black kinky hair. They used bows and arrows as weapons. They used leaves and bark of trees as their clothing. They were wandering to get food. They gathered fruits, root crops, and edible plants around. The Airas usually live in caves at the mountain sides or made temporary shelter made of twigs and leaves of trees. The second group to came was the Indonesians. The second group of migrants was the Indonesians, who came from the South Africa. The second wave of migrants who came by canoes and boats after the Great Ice Age about 3000 before Christ. Their characteristics are they were tall with light skin, large forehead, high nose, and thin lips. The Indonesians was the one who introduced bronze and rice terraces to the Philippines. Here is a picture of an Indonesian migrant in the Philippines. Our third group was the Malays. The third group of migrants to enter the Philippines. The Malays were navigators, potters, weavers, and blacksmiths. They came one before Christ in Mindanao and Sulu. They were more civilized than Indonesian. The Malays lived in larger villages. They also had government, writing, music, arts, and sciences also existed. They lived by agriculture through fishing, mining, and trading. Here is an example picture of the Malays in the Philippines. Languages of the Malayan people. With the exception of the Negrito, all the languages of the Philippines belong to one great family, which has been called the Malayo-Polynesian. All are believed to be derived from one very ancient mother tongue. It is astonishing how widely these Malayo-Polynesian tongues have spread. Next is the Tagalog language. It should be a matter of great interest to the Filipinos that the great scientist Baron William von Humboldt considered the Tagalog to be the richest and most perfect of all languages of the Malay-Polynesian family. For him, it possesses, he said, all the forms of collectivity of which particular ones are found in other dialects, and it has preserved them all with very trifling exceptions unbroken, and in entire harmony and symmetry.